Cloud. Damn, traffic was insane this morning. Jesus. Freaking accident after accident on the way here. Kept getting stuck in traffic. So I got 9 days off at the end of the month.
Oh, do you? Well, that's not too hard. That's not too hard to take, is it?
No. I got a whole bunch of PTO hours since the year started over. So I put in for what was it, the 29th through the 3rd or 4th. So with two weekends added on. That's 9 days altogether.
Oh, wow, cool.
So I'm excited about that. I got 16 days till that starts.
AZ is first. Good morning, AZ. How you doing?
What's up, David? Anybody end up popping in with you this morning? I didn't get to finish watching it.
Yeah, Ron did. Toy Man. He was working nights. He popped in for a few minutes, and
I didn't get to finish watching it.
he works a trucking company in the yard and moves trailers around and stuff. So he was surprised to see it.
Well, I'm sure all those lights woke you up, huh? Because that was a lot of freaking lights.
Oh yeah, the lights, the everything going on. Here comes Welch Rob.
You know, lit up the damn street. That's for sure.
Yep.
Because your freaking camera was getting blown out by the lights.
Yeah, I know it was. It was bad.
Morning, guys.
Hey, good morning, Rob.
I did send you a message, Paul, asking was you all
Yeah,
right?
I just now saw it, Rob.
Yeah, it was the neighbor's house, like what, 4 or 5 houses down.
It was just 4 houses down, and the house that's next to me is very similar to the houses going down. It's like one next to me, then next to him is another one, and then they have a yard between them, kind of, where is like would be the driveway for the next house, and then the driveway on the other house, and then that house. They were all built, I think, in the like late 40s, early 50s.
Oh, wow.
You are the people. Nobody hurt, was there?
No, the wife and 2 or 3 kids, according to the city workers that were down there, were taken to the hospital to be checked out, and they don't know where they went. And the other guy that lives there, supposedly, it's been reported to me, but I haven't confirmed it, is a veteran, and he has a work truck parked next to it, and there's crap all over top of the work truck.
But did they find the dad or what?
Yeah, well, yeah, he's a veteran.
No, okay. Well, I was wondering because you said the wife and the kids, but did the dad go to the hospital too, or what?
I don't know that. Somebody said the dad was sitting out on the sidewalk watching it burn. So I don't know.
If anybody died in there, they would have had police tape. They'd have still been down there.
Yeah.
Investigating.
Of course, it's all taped off, and
right, but they would have crime scene down there and everything else if there was a death. So that should be a good sign that nobody got hurt. So
yeah, I don't know. I went live just to kind of show everything that was going on. And
it was hard, like I said, it was hard to see though because the fucking lights was blowing your camera out. There were so many damn emergency lights going. It was hard to tell what was going on. As long as everybody made it out, that's the most important thing.
That's as far as we know.
Right. Well, hopefully he was required to have renter's insurance because that's definitely going to help them. So.
Right.
And that's the thing. Like I said, in most places, rental insurance isn't really that expensive.
I'm gonna show you guys some video that I just took. It's not stitched together, so I'm gonna have to show you 1, 2, 3, 4. But here's screen share. Do you guys see it?
Yeah.
I can't a minute. I got other things going on yet a minute. Not being funny.
Oh, wow.
You want
I
me to
can see
wait, Rob, or?
Hang on. Oh, fuck, yeah.
Okay, it's kind of, I did a kind of a walk around. See, there's his truck, his work truck.
Yeah.
There's up in the attic.
Are your houses made out of wood then?
What's that?
Are your houses made out of wood?
Yes. They usually have a basement or a crawl space down below, right there.
Well, and it depends, Rob, what area of the country you live in, because different housing
Yeah.
require building requirements. Like here in Florida, all the houses are made out of cinder block.
Yeah, because of the hurricanes.
They
And all
have
that sort
two.
of stuff
They
like
have
that.
2 or 3 puppies there that my tenants upstairs. Their kids go down and they walk down the street. The puppies, they go up and pet them.
Wow. Well, judging by your video this morning, that looks a lot better than I was expecting.
Yeah, well, it's a total loss.
I know, but your video this morning, when it was so blown out and
Oh yeah.
everything else, I thought the place would have been just a big bunch of ashes.
Yep. Okay, let's okay, stop screen share. Let me go back here again.
Yeah, it was about 4 or 5 houses down from Paul and David. Yeah, when I saw your thumbnail this morning, I thought it was just like another late night live, but your thumbnail was a bunch of emergency lights. I was like, oh shit, what's going on?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was the same.
I got about 25 minutes into your video, or about 20 minutes into it, and then you came on, so I just jumped on here.
Okay, here's video number 2. Or is it a video or is it just a picture? Oh, wait a minute, I gotta start it.
Yeah, it's a complete loss there. Probably wouldn't be no gut in that in 6 minutes. How old is that? How old is those houses on that? Because I know
I
your
think
house.
they were
Hello,
built
Mr.
in the
Hodges.
late 40s, early 50s, I'm guessing.
AAZ. Paul Hodges is in the chat as well.
Oh, okay.
Wonder what caused it. Probably electrical or something. What's up, Hodges and Bill?
3 o'clock in the morning is when it had when I got notified of it.
Yeah. What, the fire engines wake you up, did they?
Oh man, they were coming from everywhere. It was a 4-alarm fire.
Oh yeah, you should. Like I said, it was hard to even see anything because you could tell there was so many emergency.
I mean, look at this is the neighbor's house. Ribbon.
Paul Hodges is speaking to you.
Yeah, just a minute. What's he saying?
He's asking you, where's that?
That's 4 houses down from my house. I'm down here. Okay.
Did it melt the siding on the neighbor's house?
Yeah, a little bit of the siding, yes.
Yeah,
And
usually you'll
the
get that.
last one,
Yeah, best thing you could do if there's a house fire next to you is you get out there with the hose and start spraying the side of your house down. And your roof. Try to keep it as wet as possible until the fire department gets there.
yeah, I'll stitch these together, but okay, can you see that?
Yeah.
Okay, that's the back of the house, and that's his truck.
I was lucky because it looks like his truck might have not have gotten too damaged.
Not too
It
bad.
doesn't look like, yeah, it doesn't look like the fire went through that wall right there. So otherwise, he would have lost his work truck and everything.
Yep.
And that could be a private work truck, his own little business or something.
Right.
Like I said, let's hope they had renter's insurance because that's usually not that expensive. We only paid, I think, I want to say like 40 or 50 bucks a month when we had it. It wasn't very expensive. They just added it onto your car insurance policy.
Yeah. Paul, that happened somewhere between, I would say, 2:45 and 3 o'clock. The fire truck started rolling in about 3:05, 3:10, and it's a 4-alarm fire, and they came from everywhere, and just sad. Hey, Bill, Newfound Drones, how you doing? Welcome, welcome.
JD chat. Oh yeah, what's up, JD?
Yep, JD's here.
Freaking JD. Or he's an idiot.
Yeah. So anyway, so what I decided to do was, since it was, I get the security cameras, but as you all know, that it was blowing out. Yeah, it.
But you could tell there was a lot of emergency vehicles down there.
Yeah, exactly.
That's why I said your thumbnail was nothing but a bunch of emergency lights, and that's why I clicked on it. I was like, oh shit, what happened?
Hey, Edward. Oh. Hey, Marshall.
I had a state trooper pass me a minute ago. Oh my god, dude, he was in a badass beefed up Charger.
Oh,
This
nice.
this is at 7:10. 7:10 this morning.
Wow, still.
Yes, you-
So the
you can
lights off
see-
the.
Yeah, that's the
Oh,
lights
okay.
on. I think they probably left behind one fire truck because they were lined up out there on both sides of the street.
Oh yeah, this morning those lights were all the way over where that tree was. You couldn't see
Yep.
nothing right there. Just looked like a big blob of red light.
Yeah, because I can go back further. There's 7 o'clock this morning. 6:40. 6 o'clock a.m.
This all started at like what, 2 or 3 in the morning, you said?
Yeah.
I just hope they all made it out and they're safe.
Yeah.
Well, like I said, if there's no cops down there or police barriers up or any kind of investigation going on, then most likely nobody got hurt. Because they'd probably still be down there investigating it right now.
That
let's
was
hope it
nuts.
wasn't. Let's just hope it was an accident. Nobody did something stupid.
Yep, that's exactly right. So we'll just have to, I'll have to wait and see how it plays out and see how it goes from there. But yeah, I probably should go down and get some drone video.
Yeah.
But I don't want to look like I'm, like I'm kind of involved at all,
Gaining
But
on
this-
somebody else's loss.
All that video was done with my little Pocket 2. That's quite a little camera.
Well, if anything,
Yeah.
you just fly from your backyard and just get a quick, roundabout on it.
Yeah,
Come
that's
back.
what I was thinking. Give it a once around, Oh,
See if we're actually going to do our safety meeting this week. They canceled it the last 3 weeks.
did you see my Trump video?
Oh, no. I saw the thumbnail for it yesterday and I completely forgot. I was going to watch it last night.
Well, here, I'll show it to you. It's a short one.
They're having a rally or something.
Yeah.
Gaffer.
Okay, let me see here. Here.
Yeah,
It's gotten quite a few views. Screen share.
Everything's going to start ramping up here in the next year.
Oh, the Trump bridge route.
Okay.
I got it after flying a ship.
Yeah, they have a big boat one here every year. They got thousands of boats. Oh my God, it's insane. The last 2 years they had one. They actually had so many boats on the water. A couple small ones got capsized from all the lakes, from all the boats. There were so many boats in the water.
Here he comes. Morning, Mr. Hodges.
Hey, what's happening?
Hey, Paul.
Paul.
Hey, Justin. Yeah. What a clusterfuck this morning.
Huh. Did you tell him where to go?
Pretty well.
Nice and polite on a no language channel.
Yeah, well, I still got a job so far, but they got my bus ready already. You can use it this afternoon.
What's up, Gaffer?
What they say when you told them they're full of shit?
Well, the fucking thing was, they put me in one of these new buses, got all these alarms, got cameras in it, it's the iPad holder, but I don't have an iPad. But anyways, so nobody trained me how to get in these buses. Well, you got to go in. As soon as you open the door, go in, sit in the seat, hit the brakes twice, put the key in, turn it to accessory in order to shut the alarm systems off. Hey, Shell, you'd be good to go. And, you
I'll
can
be
get
back in like,
your check. Like, I'm just going, really?
Okay, Justin.
I'll be back in like 10 minutes.
Okay.
So then, anyways, when you come back from anyways, I had to go to the South Yard in order to get the bus. I had to go in and get the keys for it, go to the South Yard, get the bus. Anyways, I took it over back to the North Yard because I sit there and have a coffee and a smoke and stuff. Well, anyways, I took it over to shut it off because it's got this child check thing. Once the lights are activated, you got to do certain things. But what you do, if it's running, you shut it to off, wait a second, put it in accessory, back to off, back to accessory, go back and push the child check button. I did that. Didn't shut it off. And I'm just going. So I tried it with the on button, went back there. No, I didn't do it. Like, what? Like, nobody trained you in this shit. Just here, take the bus, right? So anyways, I shut the bus off, fucking walked away. If the alarms go off, fuck, they can come over and fix the fucking thing. I don't give a shit. So anyways, nothing happened. So anyways, Karen, she's a friend of mine. She drove that bus before. Oh, here, I'll show you how to do it. So we go back over there. She couldn't get it to do it. She was, I don't know what the hell's going on. So anyways, so I come back in the yard after my run. The funny thing is, if you're driving down the road like this, to get the lights activated, you got to hit a button over here. But in order to, on the amber but on this side of the dash, you got to flip a switch in order for the doors to open for the red light to come on. I'm used to on the steering wheel, right? But anyways, I made it through run. No clock, no nothing in there, not even a fucking radio to the company. It was a fairly brand new bus, right? So anyways, I come back into the yard and I backed it in where I got it from. So anyways, I backed it in, did the child check thing, couldn't get to work. Fuck it. I pulled the key out, walked away. I walked into the office and said to Chris, you're the accused of that stupid bus. He's kind of looking at me. I said, really? I said, I wish somebody would train people on these things. But I can't get it. I said, I don't know if the alarm's going off or not. I don't really give a shit. Well, so I told him what I did. Oh, maybe it's in charter mode, he says. What the hell is charter mode? I think just, oh, fuck. I said, your problem, not mine. Walked away.
You should have said charter mode. No, it's in your mode. Your problem. I'm out of here.
Oh, I just, all they have to do is walk outside with you, show you how to do it. No, I can't even do that, right?
But that is so typical.
It just,
There's two things at play there. One is people don't do their job correctly. They assume that you know everything they know. And
Yeah.
the second thing is, as we get older, we don't like change, Paul.
yeah, I don't like change either. But guess what? My bus is fixed, so I get my own bus back this afternoon.
That's good.
But but I'll tell you right now, the funny thing about it, what they've done to replace the bulb or something on it. But that's the third time that one bulb in that whole bus is gone 3 times. So there's got to be something wrong with it.
Yeah.
But they just, there, put a bulb in, it's working. There you go. They could have did that at 4 o'clock last night. They could have had my bus this morning. Took 10 minutes to frickin' fix the goddamn thing. But anyways, I got my own regular bus back this afternoon, but I'll tell you right now, as soon as they convert my bus over and give me the iPad, bye. Oh, and by the way, another girl just quit, not this morning, but she's all done on Friday. Another battery drivers.
Had enough, huh?
Yeah, she's had enough. She's leaving. Eileen, that one, I really liked her. She's really nice, but I think she's a little high maintenance, that girl. But anyway, yeah, she come around and say goodbye to everybody this morning. In case I don't see you between now and Friday.
Wow.
It's too bad. She's a nice girl. Yeah, I think she's about a year older than I am, but the thing is, she's really pretty. Actually, I might have a picture of her here. I'm not sure on my photos or not. iCloud photos. Do, 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 do. She's actually a hot little number, that one is. I might have deleted the picture. Yeah, I don't see it. Do, 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 do. Yeah, I got rid of the picture. Yep. Actually, if I go to Facebook, she's the one that was with that, that horse that time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, this is the picture over here, right? Eileen? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. She but anyways, yeah, she's the one that had the horse. Yeah. Well, yeah. Yeah. I got a dog barking at me. I think she wants a treat or something. Yeah, that's what she wanted. She wanted a treat. Okay. Oh, holy, look at this. Facebook. JD S. Flying Canuck has joined the ranks of being a senior. 65 years old today.
Really?
Yeah. Well, I don't even have the chat up. What the hell am I doing here? Sleeping at the switch gear, guys. Okay. JD. Okay, cool. Hey, look at, he's in the chat too. Happy birthday, JD. Yeah, you joined the rank of being a senior citizen now. Now he can sit back and collect his pension and
I don't know if JDS is ever going to sit back, but
yeah, look at that. I'm 65, boy. Yeehaw. Yeah, she come up on my Facebook notice there, John. Yeah. I got up this morning and my Google Nest Hub here, my Googles weren't connected this morning. They said that the Wi-Fi was down, but I unplugged it, replugged it back in, still nothing. I unplugged the router and replugged it back in, and all of a sudden it started working. So must have been a little glitch there this morning. Oh, today is Mike's second child's birthday today.
oh, really?
Yeah. And something I didn't know, I was kind of playing with it last night for a few minutes after I come back from having coffee and stuff. My Google Nest Hub here, it could do YouTube and all that. And I said, hey, play something from Paul Murray Port here, and boom, come up one of your ships. Well, he was playing on the screen here and on my Google Nest Hub. But anyways, I took this morning, went on my run. I drive a international. It's got an air ride seat. Anyways, it had I call it Freightliner, but they're Thomas built buses. Oh, goddamn, A-frames are like freaking thick. And holy mackerel, a lot of blind spots on that bus. And it was like brand new. It had 4,000 clicks on it. But it was. I wasn't impressed at all. My bus has got an air ride seat, and this one doesn't. It was like sitting on a rock, and I just went, "Oh, really?" Well, yeah, mine is set up for that. Nanya, if I fall down or kill myself or something, I can just call my sister, just laying on the floor. Yeah. Okay. CTV1. Anything exciting happen around town other than that shooter still at large that shot that kid? Apparently, I heard it was with a shotgun, and the kid was in bed when he was shot. So it was an 18-year-old kid that was shot here, in town, over by my brother's place. But they say he's still in critical shape right now. So, but probably a drug deal gone bad. They figure. So.
Laura's in the chat.
Hey, Laura.
What are you working on, Paul?
Oh, I'm just putting all those together.
What's that?
Into one. The four different clips.
Oh, what, from that fire?
From the fire, yeah.
So what'd you do? Did you take a camera, do a bunch of pictures? Or?
Yeah, I took my my Osmo Pocket.
Oh, so you used that. Oh.
Yeah, I didn't go down last night and use it. I should have, but I didn't.
It should have been hot news there. Go down there.
Well, it was 3:15 this morning, so it's like, And it was a 4-alarm fire. There was firemen from everywhere, all over the place.
Yeah. Do you know the people at all or no?
No, I didn't.
Yes.
But they're 4 houses down from me.
Same side of the street or what?
Actually, they're 3 houses down from me. I'm 4 houses north of them. Well, anyway. Okay, I put it all together.
Yeah.
Well, you just got a Phantom 3 then, JDS? Said he was putting out videos about the Phantom 3. I don't know if he already had one or if he just picked one up.
Okay, I'm going to play the whole thing for you guys.
Yeah. That on the same side of the street as you, Paul?
Yeah.
Mm.
That's looking south.
Yeah.
That little Osmo Pocket's quite a little camera, I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
It's all wood structure like Rob was talking about. He wanted to know if most houses over here are wood.
Yeah, they are. Houses like that's all wood. The only thing you're going to have that's anything that concrete is a foundation, but that's a block foundation. I can see it by looking at it.
Yeah.
Look at that house next door. His siding is all screwed up.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be a good video, I think, JDS, because they're so cheap now. The Phantom 3s and Phantom 4s.
Give me there. Huh? That was a good king that time.
See, the kitchen normally, see, there was a porch, then it goes into the kitchen where it's boarded up the door.
Yeah.
It looks like it was a fire either up in the attic that spread or it was a kitchen fire.
Yeah. Well, I see there's a fire hydrant right out in front of the house. So
Yeah, I got one too. So this morning when I was down there taking these pictures, the city workers were down there cleaning out the fire hydrant.
yeah, yeah.
I didn't realize they turn it off and then they go down and suck whatever water is still in the pipe going up.
Yeah.
So that it doesn't freeze. Yep.
Yeah, I just here's what the house looked like before, right here.
Yep.
Yeah.
See, that's the kitchen.
Yeah. So. Well, I got one sign to put up today, but it's only about 4 blocks away, Paul. So,
Yeah.
so far, I don't know. I haven't checked my phone. Hasn't been anything else come up or not? No, that's it.
Yeah, Maverick 2s are good. Wow.
Yeah, my neighborhood has a lot of big trees, and I would just be, I could be on the ground and kind of keep an eye on a drone flight, but
Yeah.
I may, after we get off here, go down and just get an aerial.
Yeah. 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 It destroys everything, not just the fire, even the water and damage and everything else.
And the kids that were there are younger kids. Like, so any teddy bears or any of that kind of stuff, that's all gone.
And the worst thing about it, that I know around here, it could take up to a year just for them to even start working on that house. They just sit there and I don't know.
Or if it's a total loss, they'll tear it down.
Well, yeah, exactly. But even we've had some around here that are total loss. They tear them down and put a new house up in place of it, but it takes over a year just to even do that, get all the permits and.
Yeah, I don't think as close as the houses are, this is back in the 1950s or late 40s, 50s. As close as the houses are together, I don't know if they would rebuild or not, Paul, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, and JD is right, emotional damage.
Yeah. Yep.
Yep, it's sad, but it happened, and I imagine it happens to a lot of people.
Hey, come Ron.
Mr. Ron,
Morning.
how did your eye thing go?
Leaving in a little bit
Oh,
to go to the appointment. So,
yeah, I can see it's definitely a weepy eye.
yeah.
Did you get a hold of Ron last night, Paul?
Yeah. He went
Okay.
and looked at it. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. Interesting.
Well, it was humorous.
Yeah. Let me share something with you.
Ooh, pineapple teriyaki meatballs. That sounds good.
Pineapple teriyaki. Yeah, I always like that flavor together.
Yeah, that sounds good, actually.
Now you got me hankering for Chinese food again. What the hell?
Yeah, I haven't had it for a few days, but I got a weird text message last night, Paul.
Yeah.
Oh, I can find it here. Okay, cool. Oh, it says here, don't worry about your supper tomorrow night. You'll be getting Meals on Wheels, laughing my ass off from Diane. So I guess she's bringing me supper tonight.
Bringing you supper. Well, you know what you do is you type back. I hope it's pineapple teriyaki.
Yeah. Now I want steak and potatoes, right?
Oh yeah.
You know, wasn't last night, but the night before, I ate something that I normally don't eat, but I had some tube steaks, right? Fucking wieners. Oh, god damn, the fucking didn't go down good. The next thing you know, I'm almost running to the bathroom. I just, oh my god.
Read that, Hodges.
I love pineapple on my pizza.
You do like pineapple on your pizza?
That's just why I was so confused, Paul.
Yeah. Oh, I got a phone call. Sorry, guys, take it. Ken, how you doing?
Yeah, Ron, drives truck around the yard at nighttime. He moves stuff around. He
Yeah.
popped onto my live stream.
Toy
Oh,
Man.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's already like what, 3:00 this morning or something you're on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh man.
Rob, what'd you say?
Toy Man, Ron, you're on about, didn't you?
Yep. He was on my live. He came in towards the end, but
I did see him.
yeah.
I flicked through it this morning.
Oh, okay. Yeah, can you text it to me? Okay, I have it up.
One of those kind of days. It's gonna be, maybe might get to be 40 here, but cloud covered, just yucky day.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the little pocket is what I did that video with. Did you saw the video?
Yeah.
That little pocket, boy, it's just amazing.
I used to have one.
Pocket 102.
It's a pocket too. It just is amazing. I probably used it half a dozen times and it just sits over on the table.
It's the same camera as a Mini 1, Mini 2, isn't it?
Yep. Yeah, it does fantastic.
But you should
But as far as a grab and go camera, it works well if you want to just use this. But if you want to attach all the other things, you have to slide this, put this in, do
Yeah.
that. You want to, there's all kinds of extensions that you have to put on it. But if you just want to have they named it right, a pocket camera, you just pull it out, turn it on, and go.
Did our circle check and one shut the bus off. So anyway, but the problem is every time you actually light the shut.
Yeah. Paul's
Yeah.
mic picks up pretty good. Yeah.
So Ron, what's your game plan? I know you got to go get checked.
Yeah, we'll get checked and then going to the post office to mail out the Osmo. So
Okay. Who bought it?
Marshall.
Marshall did. Okay. Yeah, because he asked me what I thought. I said, "Oh, it's a great camera."
Yeah. Yeah.
It's
Be good for him, wouldn't it, for this stuff?
the sad part is that you, like me, we get them, use them a little bit, and then something else comes out better. Ooh, I gotta have that. Ooh, I gotta have that.
Yeah.
I used to do that with drones. I used to have 5 or 6 or 7 drones around here, and I'd only fly one.
Mhm.
But Paul's taken that spot from me. He's got the Inspire 1 version 2 sitting on the shelf over there, and he's got two Phantoms on the shelf. And yep, Paul's the new master of the multiple drones.
Did you know the people down the street, Paul?
No, I did not. But my tenant upstairs says that his kids, they're grade school kids, and they walk down that street and whatever, and they always wave at them and say hello to them, and they have a couple of puppy dogs, and so they like to pet the puppy dogs, and
Right, I gotta get back to work.
okay, hey,
I'll see
well-
you all later.
Rob, you make sure you take care, buddy.
Yeah, I'll see you all later. See you
Okay,
all
all
later.
right, Rob. Bye-bye.
Is everybody okay, Paul? That you heard?
Yeah, I heard that they all got out. The mother and 3 small children went in the ambulance to the hospital to be checked out. The dad, this is what I've been told, sat on the sidewalk and watched it burn before he was carted off. And
Yeah, it's a shame. Yeah, we had a house right up the street up here about 2 weeks ago. Burnt to the ground
yeah,
right after the drowning.
well, the thing of it is these houses are built in the late 40s, early 50s, and they're so close together,
Yeah.
and one affects another. And Paul, you do know you're on mute, right? Yeah.
Okay, I'm back.
Did you get it all straightened out?
Well, there's a place looking for another bus driver, so
Ah. Is it close by?
well, we call it a St. Thomas run where I live, but you pick up here in St. Thomas, but you take them to London, drop them off. Then in the afternoon, you go back to London, pick them up and bring them back, and you finish in St. Thomas. So it's going to be a little bit longer run. So I don't know. Yeah.
It's not the same company, is it?
Oh, no.
Because that's your priority is to get rid of that friggin' company.
Yeah, no, it's a different company. It's called Murphy. Anyways, but they don't have all this electronic shit and everything else. They trust you to do your circle checks and all that shit. They don't babysit you, you know? Yeah.
The pay comparable?
But it's, the funny thing in Ontario, school bus drivers
Yeah.
are paid all exactly the same
Oh,
rate,
okay.
rate. So
That wouldn't be working for the same company as your friend does, is it?
yeah, same company.
Okay.
But we wouldn't see each other at the yard because the bus will have to be parked here in St. Thomas.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, hers is up in Arba. Her bus is parked up in Arba.
So
Which
as
is-
far as convenient to go get your bus, it's just around the
Yeah.
corner.
Yeah. Well, I don't know where they'd park the bus. That's all. So
You're a goof. You are a goof. You're a pain in my butt. You know that? She's over here wagging her tail, wanting something. I see Young 360 put up a video an hour ago, says Pocket 3 in 2023. They must be coming out with a DJI Pocket 3. That should be interesting. I'm gonna pitch some peanuts, Bob. I'll be right back. The oh yeah, my little squirrel buddies. Sad part of it is that house that burned, Paul, has
Yeah.
the big vents in the top of the roof.
yeah,
So I wonder how many squirrels were in there.
yeah, really, yeah.
Got barbecued.
Dad, I'm back.
Hey, Justin is back.
I had to do my safety meeting, so I was on the phone.
Ah, okay.
Well,
Yeah, we were just talking on, I guess there's some consumer group now that's trying to make gas stoves and hot water heaters illegal. Because they said it has to do with kids' asthma or some shit. I don't know.
yeah.
I don't see how that's possible, but whatever.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't put off any kind of soot or anything, so I don't know where they're getting that from.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't surprise me. Mike, freaking California's trying to ban natural gas too. They want everything electric. What's up, Wayne B, Mike?
Oh,
What you want? I'm gonna go see if she wants to go out. I'll see. I tell you what, you're a pain in my butt, you know that? Okay.
Well, the thing is, JD, is when you're burning natural gas on a stove and it's regulated correctly and everything, it doesn't put off any fumes or anything. So, or any kind of soot or anything. So that doesn't even make sense. Exactly, Mike. They can't even keep their damn lights on. I remember growing up in California, the rolling blackouts. It was like every couple days you would have the power go out for like a half hour. It was ridiculous. Sometimes it was a daily thing. You almost felt like you were in a third world country sometimes.
yeah. Oh, so anyways. St. Thomas, 44 units were sold in December previous month with 106. No, listings. 35 was sold month of December, but 51 back in. But I was just looking at some statistics here, just trying to get an eye on. Yeah. But houses on average in the market was 87 days. And last month, November, was 58 days. See, the signs would be staying longer and stuff. So
Exactly, Mike. We need to go back to Nuclear Valley.
you're trying to get an idea on what I might have anticipated coming up. So oh, Biden wants to ban gas stove now, eh? Cool. Oh, don't forget, he's going to ban gas furnaces too, probably. You have to figure out.
Well, that's why I said there's a consumer group right now that wants to ban all gas appliances for houses.
Hey,
They said it's dangerous to kids' health.
the worst part of it, it's only about 2% of the population wants it. It's not the big portion of the population that wants that. Like, that's the thing that bugged my ass. You know, a lot of the stuff and everything else. There's like 2 or 3% of the people want it. So, oh yeah, hey, get more votes and get those people. Yeah.
Well, this is the thing too, Hodges, right? Is you get a lot of people around here now that are getting solar panels so they can run their generators and stuff when the power goes out, or run their house. But you know, a category 5 or 4 or 5 hurricane comes through. I want to see how well those solar panels stick on that roof.
No, when
Because there's about a 3 inch, yeah, between the
you can
solar
have
panels.
that too and grab one while it's flying by your house.
Well, the thing is if you look at the solar panels here, there's about a 4-inch gap between the roof and the solar panels.
Yeah.
Wind could get right up under there and pull them right off.
Yep. Well, I know a friend of mine, he did the solar panels and he doesn't go cheap. He top of the line, everything. And they said, oh, you get your money back in 7 years. And I think he spent about $70,000. So far, he's made $18,000, and they're just about ready to be replaced. So he's lost $50,000 already. He said he'll never do that again. He's trying to get as much money back as he can out of it, but he says when they're done, they're done. You know. Oh, they're trying to sell everybody on solar panels. Oh, it's the way to go. And the funny thing, I don't know about you guys in the States, but in Canada, you can't, if you have a solar panel on your roof, you cannot use it. You have to sell it to the government, like, you know, to the city, town, state, whatever. But you cannot use it yourself.
Really?
No. So what they do, okay, you get X amount of dollars for the hydro you produce, put it back into the grid. But then they charge you like $40 a month just to have an account. Okay? So now that money's gone. So then they pay you this reduced rate. They'll never, ever pay for the solar panel. Never.
Um,
Oh yeah, you're never gonna pay that back.
No.
And then some places, if I'm I know when they first started doing solar panels on houses in California, you couldn't even sell the power back. They won't take the power from solar panels back in the grid and give you money for it. It has
Yeah.
to be like a wind turbine. It could have changed since then.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
There,
Nope.
it had to been like a wind turbine or something like that
Nope.
in order to get money for it.
The only place you can legally have solar panels, in anywhere in Ontario, anyways, is if you have a cottage and there's no access to hydro there, like you're on an island or some place, there is no hydro. It's the only way you can do it, because then you can charge batteries and, you know, have a converter and all that stuff. You can use it on a cottage. But if there's a hydro pole outside your door, nope, you can't do it.
Right, and that's because they don't want to have to pay for the power that's getting back into the grid. Because then the power companies aren't making any money.
Yeah.
If they're paying everybody for their power, then who are they charging for money, right? They're not making any money off of that.
Yeah. No.
And I think that's why California wasn't allowing it, because so many people were doing solar panels. They were like, well, how are we going to make our money? Because now we're going to have to pay all these people for the power they're putting back into the grid.
Well,
And so they just banned it. They were like, nope, we're not accepting that.
Well, in California right now, any new houses all have to have solar panels on them. It's been mandated there.
Wow.
And see, the thing is, too, is that if you have solar panels, like my buddy over here, he's got an apartment building. It's only, you know, like 4-unit apartment building, but he's got these panels up there, but he got a cable that runs down the side of the building, and there's a shut off. Okay? Because if the building catches fire, they have to be able to pull the lever and shut the power off to the solar panels, right? It's like here, like me with the backup generator at my meter, there's a tag out there that says this house has a backup generator. So if they pull the meter off, they have to change it or do whatever, right? They have to.
It'll automatically kick on. Yep.
So
I mean, I would say just from what I've seen around the world and around the United States, the best energy we ever had was nuclear power.
Yeah.
I mean, because solar panels, I guess solar could be a good option, but even wind turbines like that, you know, you're taking up hundreds of thousands of acres having to put these things up. You know, that's a lot of space that you have to have for those.
Yeah. And you see that the idiots all went down to Mexico there, the three amigos, Trudeau, Biden, and Mexican president. Trudeau here, I forget how many millions or billions of dollars he just gave Mexico for green energy. Like, excuse me, your drug problem, the immigration problems, all that crap. Oh, no. We're okay with that. Don't worry about that.
Yeah,
Hey guys, I'm gonna run.
Ron's got to get to the doctors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully it turns out good. Ron doesn't too bad.
Yeah. I think it's corneal abrasion though.
Well, so when you come back, are you going to start going, "Arr," you know, like a pirate?
R, mateys, R.
Art, yeah.
Okay, Ron, good luck to you, buddy.
Yeah,
Thanks for coming in.
yeah.
Yeah, five with one.
I just got hold of, Rodney Bell, that was who called earlier. I'm gonna meet up with him and Dennis, in, early February, in a couple weeks. Yeah, maybe Paul Drumbum, so.
Yeah.
There you go. Maybe you'll have to make the trip to Philadelphia.
Yeah, I don't know about that, but I might just stay up in Harrisburg, but anyhow, better run. I'll see you guys.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah.
Bye, Ron. Thanks.
See you, everybody.
I wouldn't be surprised if they don't end up referring him to like an eye doctor.
Yeah. That's what I'm wondering.
Well, that's where I would have just went first. I just would have made an appointment with the eye doctor. Because I had a sty, what was it? What do they call those styes or whatever you get in your eyes?
Yeah.
And I went to the urgent care for that, and they just sent me straight to the eye doctor. They said, go see him. And so he looked in my eye, made sure everything was good, and then he prescribed me drops and a bunch of other crap.
Yeah.
But that was, oh my God, that shit hurt.
Yeah, Mike, I had a lot there. Been reading articles on, Biden go down to the border. It's funny. When they got rid of all the migrants, they cleaned up the place, made it look real pretty for Biden when he gets there. What, really? Yep, no issue here. I don't know what the problem you guys are talking about.
Well, see, what it is it's all about the people behind Biden.
Yeah.
That wield the power, don't have to be elected. They can just do what they want. They're going to keep him propped up as long as they can.
Oh, sure they will. No doubt about it. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, Mexico's got their own set of problems. They need to get their shit together. They start worrying about green energy.
Well, no shit. They got the country like Jesus.
Well, like I said, it's funny that a few years back when they found all those guns that the cartel had, and they were all serial numbers that were somehow registered or linked to the CIA. So yeah, you know how they got those fucking guns. Come on now. They're using those damn cartels as puppets.
Yeah.
There's a bigger play in that we just don't know about that's going on.
Oh, sure there is. No doubt about it. Well, look at all those guns that the CIA lost, ended up in the cartel hands. That was a little suspicious, but nobody seems to bring that up or investigate it.
Fucking David.
Oh, it isn't? Oh, yeah, it's a brown eye doctor, like JD says.
Mike said there's no border issues. Have to have a border first.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
I really feel sorry for the third and fourth generation rancher that has property and ranches down along that border.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
And
I feel-
they don't control it. The cartels do.
Yeah. That's why they want to take guns away from everybody so you can't shoot on them.
Well, yeah, there's some people actually lost parts of their ranch because, you know, unfortunately where they had to build the wall, it went through, you know, they couldn't, that's where they had to go through with it. So they ended up losing a little bit of land, but they still have, there were some ranchers down there I was watching, they actually have their own gates that they're allowed to go through to get
Yeah.
back and forth between their property. And they have like a special access code for that gate that they can drive in and out of it.
Yeah.
Without the border patrol having to be there. Yeah, because there's some of them that have ranches that are so big, they actually, part of it's in Mexico.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
If part of it's on Mexican soil and the other part's on the U.S. side. Well, and this is, and to be honest, I mean, I kind of get what JD's saying there because, you know, the politicians are, you know, it's the guys that are working in like these intelligence agencies, you know, that have 30, 40-year careers.
Yeah.
That see 5 or 6 presidents in their career come and go, you know, those are the guys that are actually running shit.
Yeah.
You know?
Yep. Yep. Ooh, what's this? Oh.
If I'm on the same page as JD.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, but you're right. You know, like you said, there's like somebody dangling keys in front of you, keep you occupied while something in the background's happening, right? No.
Yeah, that would be intelligence agencies, you know, FBI, CIA, NSA, ATF.
Yeah.
All these guys are career, and they see politicians come and go throughout their career, but they keep doing, you know, they still have their own agenda going on behind the scenes.
But see, now Biden got had his hand in some classified documents in a place they should. But that'll be swept under the table too quick by, yeah.
Because, I mean, there's been plenty of times where intelligence agencies have been caught not listening to, you know, presidential orders, different things like that, and still doing what they want to do.
Yep.
I mean, that's happened plenty of times.
And that's one of the biggest problems. But I know we have to reelect the people we want, but the problem is that you get like these woke people and, you know, all these transgenders and all that. They work their way through up into power, and then they start controlling everybody else's life, right? That's the thing that bugs me the most.
Oh, they try.
Wow. Yeah.
Ain't controlling my damn life.
You know, what anybody does behind the bedroom door, I don't really care. It doesn't bother me. But when you tell me what I have to do and what I have to accept, that's when there's a problem.
Well, that's my whole point of, you know, them wanting to start labeling things as hate speech. Once you do that, then everything's going to get banned because nobody ever agrees with each other 100% of the time.
Yeah.
So if you start labeling things as hate speech and try to legally ban it, then it just opens a whole can of worms of just bullshit.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, you know, there's some of that stuff going on in the States where that Second Amendment's going on. And but yet there's states they're saying, oh no, this is the way it's going to be. That's all there is to it. Then they go to court and they end up losing anyways in a federal court. But they just going to do what they want to do. You know, they just I don't know. It was like Trudeau. Trudeau had controversies in last year than any other politician, but well, he's still in power. I can't touch him. I'm going to do what I want, right? Just that's what pisses me off.
Well, there's been plenty of times states have done stuff when they were told they couldn't do it,
Oh yeah,
and they continue to do it anyway. California's done that tons of times,
Mm.
where they were told by federal courts or whatever that they couldn't do certain things, and they did it anyway.
Yep.
I'm more, like I said, I always worry more about my local and state government more than I do the federal.
Yeah.
Only because your state and local government got way more control over you than your federal does.
Yeah.
Because the states have a lot more power than most people think. You know, if the federal government comes in and says, "Oh, you have to do this," states normally will have the right to block that.
Well, and you see, this is one thing we're running into here in Canada. There's a couple provinces now, but under the gun laws, it falls under federal, like you guys do, right? It's a federal issue. But they use the provincial courts in order to convict you. So they use, it's like Alberta right now. They said that, see, the RCMP, which is a federal police, almost does the whole province. But there is no federal court. It's all provincial court. So now, because of those gun laws and trying to make everybody that's got a gun illegal, the Alberta government says, we're not going to prosecute them because it goes through a provincial court. But, so I don't know. There's a big freaking war going on over here between politicians. And I think Saskatchewan just joined the thing too. And one in either Nova Scotia or New Brunswick just joined too. So I don't know. It just.
And like I don't really, like I've said before, I don't think every politician's bad. I think there are handfuls of them out there that are actually trying to do the right thing. But the problem is they're getting hemmed in by all these negative ones.
Yeah,
there's more bad ones than there are good ones, which is a problem in itself.
Well, see here in Canada, they want to abolish any assault rifles. Well, they've been abolished for 20, 30, 40 years now. But now they're going after assault style guns. So if it doesn't look like a traditional rifle, it looks like an assault rifle, now they want to ban it, even though it's the same gun that I might have or somebody else has. They want to ban it because it looks scary. But that's what they're doing now. Because it looks scary, we're going to so now they want to get rid of anything that's semi-automatic and center fire. Well, freaking most guns are like that. You buy, I don't know. But because it looks scary, we have to ban it. But yet, any mass murder we had in Canada, they're not using those guns. It's all handguns, and stuff like that. They're not going out using duck gun to go kill somebody. Like, really?
Well, some of these guns, that they've labeled as assault rifles, like the AR-15s and stuff like that, which they think AR stands for, a lot of them. They don't even know what the hell it stands for.
It's an assault rifle.
And there's actually hunting rifles that are twice as powerful, and they're okay with that. But they're just because it looks, futuristic war type gun, they have an issue with it. But
the government says, "Oh, don't worry, we're not going to ban." But those guns that you got now, you can't keep them, but you can go buy other guns that we will allow you to buy. Oh, really? Yeah, just. And they're saying right now, if they bought all the guns that they want to ban right now, it's going to cost $2 to $3 billion taxpayer money in order to do it. Really? Why don't you take $1 billion of that, go put it on the border, give them more price, so they don't quit, like smuggling illegal guns into the country or something, because it's not legal guns. Or gun owners, hunters, fishers, whatever, sport shooters, they're not the ones out killing people. It's the crooks that are doing it, but they keep releasing them too after they shut things down, right? Yeah. Mhm. Well, and it's not just the gun laws either here. There's other liberties he wants to take away. He wants to be able to control the internet now. There's some bill out right now, 33 or whatever, 31 or something. And anyways, yeah. Oh, yeah, freedom of speech. They want to take that away from you. Well, because you say Troll's an idiot, well, that's a bad speech. You can't say that. So that's what they want to do. They want to control what you say because it hurts speech.
Okay, Dre.
Yeah. Oh, hey, Dre. Hey, Justin, I was watching FAA video yesterday that covered the enforcement of drones. It's called LEAP, Law Enforcement Agreement Policy. It's a policy. Who's going to enforce it?
Dre, when you explained that to me, it kind of gave me more of insight on all that. Now, do local police agencies have to agree to enforce that if they don't feel like it's worth their time?
Yeah.
Like, are they forced to do it, or is it up to their individual agencies if they feel like they want to have to train people and all that crap?
Well, it's like the cops got no, they haven't got any time to go and chase after every drone that's out there. It's like Jesus.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I'm wondering if individual agencies have the right to, like, if they just want to be included in that, or if they just don't feel like it's not a necessity, they can just opt out of it and be like, we don't feel like enforcing that.
Yeah.
Because, like, there are a lot of small police departments that I don't know if they would even really care about any of that crap. Like, would they even want to take the time to deal with learning that and having to have an officer trained and all that? I could see a lot of big city police departments doing that, like Orlando, LA, Tampa, New York City, places like that. But they need to do that with immigration shit.
Ray's talking about LEAP, huh?
Yeah, we were just talking to him about it. I'm just wondering if a lot of law enforcement agencies, a lot of police departments, I don't think they're really going to give two craps. Maybe the big cities, like I said, but I think a lot of these small law enforcement agencies, I don't think they're really going to give two craps about any of that. Even if I just don't really see it. I don't think that they're going to really care too much about that. And then if you get officers that aren't properly trained in that, just calling the FAA to bitch and complain about something, and they don't actually know what you did wrong, or anything like that. I don't know. Like, I don't know. I think the whole thing's stupid.
Yeah.
There just hasn't been enough problems with drones to be making this big of a deal about it.
So freaking. And yeah, well, see there, Edward, that you talk about the AR-15, but this new gun law coming out, what they're going to do is all these guns that they created. So if a company makes a variant of it, it can ban it at any time without any, what do you call it? Without any going to court or going to Congress or nothing else. So if they come out with a variant of it, they can automatically ban it just a stroke of a pen, right? So there's a lot of crap that's hidden in behind, underneath, and everything, and yeah. But they're allowed to ban anything, then it becomes a precedent, and then they can do whatever they want after that. So. I said the biggest issue would be unregistered drones and operators, but it's all due process. But it's like me, if I go do a real estate job, and then somebody calls the cops, and then gets reported and all that crap. So now you got to explain what you did and everything else. They're there and show them probably flight logs or whatever. That's going to be it.
Well, like I said, it's going to come down to is how many local cops are really going to give two craps.
You got to come
That's
along and say,
gonna be the biggest thing.
here's my aircraft. They're both registered, and I'm legal. It might be just the end of it, and the cop walks away, right? So I don't know.
I don't know. I just think local police have so much more to deal with that they're it's just add more crap to their already busy job.
Yeah, that's the Mavic 2. Was that the Mavic 2 Pro or whatever? It has new updates and should fly better. I don't know. I'm surprised they're still supporting it.
Yeah, Dre still likes his Phantom.
Yeah. Well, I like my Phantom. There's no doubt about it.
Well, the Phantom kind of took the world by storm, and that is the most recognizable drone out there.
Well, and that's the thing. And, with the Phantom 4 Pro, it's got the mechanical shutter and all that kind of crap in it, too. And I'm surprised they haven't really repeated that one, come out with another one. And as far as folding or whatever, I don't think it needs it, to tell you the truth. But like my drone case for the Autel Evo 2 Pro Enterprise, I got the same size as my Phantom case.
Yeah.
And the Autel is foldable. Really? Same size case.
Yep.
That is the first time I've ever been in a big grocery store that does not have a public restroom. What?
Really?
Yeah, I went in there and said, "Where's your restroom at?" She goes, "We don't have a public restroom." But some of these places, they like to not let people use the restrooms because they don't want to have to clean up after people.
What company?
Yeah, Save a Lot. Grocery chain here in Florida. But you know, the dollar store down the street from my house used to not let they had 2 bathrooms and they would put employee bathrooms only on the doors and they wouldn't let anybody use them.
Dre
That's not
says
the
that,
first time.
Dre says in the comment, Paul, that I don't think the police will be actively looking at drones, but citizens that call in will require response by local PD.
Maybe, yeah.
JD says,
At this point, drones.
did
I'm
you
not
see
dealing
what
with that crap.
JD said to you, Justin? They did
No.
have public restrooms, but they know you and don't want you destroying it.
Going in there and blowing it up.
No, at this point though, fuck drones, man. It ain't even worth the hassle anymore. Honestly, my opinion, if you don't plan on getting your 107, you might as well just turn it in at this point. Because it's going to become such a pain in the ass that it ain't even going to be fun to fly anymore.
Yeah, they're trying to eliminate that part of it. But then again, also the public kind of screwed things up. You know, it's like they get a drone, they think they can do whatever they want to do. They don't follow the rules. They don't know what the rules are. They don't.
Yeah,
Wow.
but there hasn't been enough drone issues to warrant this response, is what I'm saying.
There hasn't been
And
enough
if anything,
drone, but Justin, there hasn't been enough drone accidents.
Yeah.
But
Well,
there's-
we had,
what I'm saying, it's more of the public's fault that all this is going on because they're bitching because they think you're looking in their damn window.
yeah,
I would blame the public for the response of not because they're the ones that caused these drone laws because of shit they weren't supposed to be doing. It's the public complaining about stupid crap, and then all these companies thinking that drone delivery is going to be some viable thing. It doesn't make any sense. Tell me a $20,000, $30,000 drone delivering $2 product is going to be viable?
yeah.
I think
Well-
it's all stupid. Like I said, unless you plan on getting your 107 or being professional, I would just pack it up and sell these motherfuckers while you can.
Yeah.
Before
But
they
we-
get flooded, the market gets flooded, it ain't worth nothing.
Hey, Justin, we had an accident here in Canada between a drone and a helicopter. And guess who it was? It was the RCMP. The police themselves did it to each other.
Well,
You know-
that happened in LA with the sheriff's helicopter, but like
Yeah,
I said,
but
it
this
hasn't
is
happened.
in British Columbia. Yeah.
But I'm just saying it hasn't happened enough times to warrant this kind of response.
Well, I'm kind of happy right now because Canada's staying pretty quiet on all that kind of crap. So, and see, Don Joyce he's keeping a close eye on, and he's actually working with the government here in Canada on drones and stuff. But they haven't been talking any of that crap that you guys are in the States.
Oh, that's because they're going to sit back and see how well it's implemented,
Yeah.
and then you guys may get it here in the next couple of years.
Yeah.
I'm sure other countries will follow suit, but they're probably sitting back waiting to see if it's going to be a disaster.
Yeah, and I don't understand is how come DJI already turned that on for the Avata, but it doesn't become law until September.
David AZ agreed with you, Justin, and then right comes back. JD says, "Stop it, AZ."
Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, unless you're planning on getting your 107, like Dre, Dre was telling everybody, go get it. And if you really want to fly drones, by all means, go get it. But if you
Yeah.
really don't have the drive to want to go do all that, so I wouldn't want to deal with all this new crap coming out. I would just be like, all right, I'm done.
Mm.
Because I see like even TJ's admitted numerous times that, he probably would have a lot of trouble getting that 107 license. Now, is TJ going to want to sit and deal with all these new rules and shit? That's what I'm saying. It's like people like, that just really don't have the drive to go do that kind of stuff. You might as well just pack it up and sell these things while you can, because I have a feeling around September when all this is implemented, dude, eBay and all that's going to get flooded with drones. And it's going to get harder and harder to sell them because there's going to be less people buying them. That's why I'm glad I got rid of mine, because I feel like a whole level of stress that I didn't need just got lifted off of me.
Yeah.
Like I said, I feel bad for the FPV guys because they're really trying to
Yeah.
screw them over. I guess I'll go into Walmart. So. Yeah, David, I thought the same thing about restrooms. I thought they had to have them, but I guess not. Or like I said, they do have one. They just don't allow the public to use it because they don't want to clean it. I have seen, like I said, that dollar store I was working at for a while, they did the same thing. They would get mad if we let customers use the bathroom, even though I did.
Oh, it's almost it's quarter to 11. Holy shit. I gotta go, Paul. I gotta go do some signs. So
Yeah, I think we pretty much beat everything up pretty good. I'm thinking maybe we just call it.
Mm-hmm.
Justin, thanks for coming in, buddy.
Yeah.
You guys sending it?
Yeah. I think we've had enough fun for a while.
Yeah. Then I got no plans for tonight, Paul. So
okay, we'll see you back again tonight. Everybody in the chat, thanks for being here. We'll see everybody again later today.
Yep.
And be good, be safe, and stay out of trouble.
Yep.